Our road to the 2014 FIFA World Cup with Tajikistan continues today in the Asia World Cup qualifying zone. It's round 4. My name is Toboloco. Welcome back to this series. And Tajikistan have done well to get into this final stage of qualifying. If we're lucky and we play well, I reckon we can get into the playoffs, I think Japan and Australia will be a little bit too much for us, but playoffs, I'm thinking, yes, that could be a possibility. Our first match of this group is going to be against Iraq, away from home. Not too far for Tajikistan to travel. And let's see what we can do against a team like Iraq in this group. Iraq got here pretty convincingly, so we've got to be careful. They might be able to beat us. I think Tajikistan in the last round were really good against the opponents that we had, especially Iran. Australia were a little bit harder to break down and they beat us in the final game, but by that point it didn't really matter. So I'm hoping that we can kind of have a similar situation in this video. Of course, we are the smallest team in this group still, but the form is keeping us competitive. I believe the green form keeps us a little bit more on top of our opponents. If we had red form, I think it would be a lot harder to control games and stuff. We've done a good job with Tajikistan. Just trying to get in behind my defense. We've done well so far. It's crossed in, kinda. They still have it. Crossed in again. And okay, somehow they got past and they try and sweat it, but a little bit of a calamity there from Tajikistan, and it's going to be a corner. Well, not calamity, but, you know, a bit of a mix-up. That's what I should say. Iraq here. Are they going to shoot? They did, and it almost went straight in. No, I felt that they probably should have shot earlier. Iraq crossed it in, it's headed, and it's gone in. Okay, well, I've eaten my words, and Mahmoud has scored for Iraq to make it 1-0. Decent header, and yeah, we're 1-0 down. I kind of expected it, to be honest. Iraq have started this game quite strong. A lot of possession, and a lot of attempts so far. Are Tajikistan running out of stamina and running out of energy for this World Cup campaign? Come on. Through ball here. And Iraq just deal with it. But, oh, that was a bit unlucky that he shot instantly. I was trying to tackle him. Oh, come on, ref. Really? That should have been at least a foul. Half time and we're 1-0 down against Iraq. To be expected. Away from home. So they got the home advantage. Tajikistan, go for it. Okay, well, that was a very decent attempt. How did that stay? Okay, I was about to say, how did that stay on? Right now, it's been quite difficult to get the ball off of Iraq here. It's just not been Tajikistan's day in front of goal, and obviously we're struggling a little bit to retain possession. I think being away from home, it's going to be like that. Possibly the final chance for Tajikistan here. It's going to be crossed in and not headed, but hold on, the defender's got it. And yeah, okay, well, that went as well as you can expect. Go on. Tajikistan here. Oh, Iraq have been so good defensively. It's actually been insane, really, because we should have had maybe something from this game. They're even trying to tease me here at the back by, you know, doing this. I missed the challenge and oh, yeah, well, that was that kind of game. We lost 1-0, and I felt like we got a little bit unlucky there with a couple of our chances. Our second match of this qualifying round is against Japan. I'm not looking forward to this one, to be honest with you. Japan are the stronger team in the group, next to Australia, of course, and I think we might get bullied in this one. Nothing's ever set in stone after the first match, but the Iraq result was just a little unlucky. I just hope that Japan don't absolutely smash me here. Although we are going through, there could be chance. No. Okay, well, that's about all we're going to get. Over the top. Please get there and please not be offside. Thank you. Crossed in by Tajikistan. Oh. Hang on, there's a chance here. Oh, it's blocked. Every time we have that kind of situation, it's always blocked. I mean, I know it's Japan, so they're going to get in front of it a lot faster than what the other teams that we played against will do. Uchida puts it into the box, headed away. Surprised that Japan haven't done anything major yet, but maybe they're biding their time. and just waiting for the right moment. Of course, that will probably happen. I think they're the favourites to win the group. And Japan here get past me, and it's a good strike. Japan again, and it's blocked somehow. They got it over my keeper, and somehow it was blocked on the way through. Japan, they go for it, and great save. We're struggling defensively here to try and stop Japan. What? Oh, come on. That guy got booked earlier and now it's a red. A follow through tackle and that's a red card. Okay, we're going to have to change that at half time. Tackled. Come on. Oh, that's so annoying. I couldn't even, like, get the ball there. I could have legit had a shot, but no. Especially with 10 men, that would have been so good. There's an injury on the floor here, which might lead me to go through on goal. And just about cleared by Japan. That was so fortunate that they got rid of that. I think I left it a little bit too late with the shot. It's still 0-0. We're down to 10 men. We are battling. And that's the main thing. Japan trying to go through here. And we fall over. And that's lucky that wasn't a penalty. Come on. Tajikistan here. Over the top. And somehow we're pushing our way past Japan. Oh, that's so lucky again. They just randomly slide tackled and they were like, yeah, we got you. Uchida to cross it in. It's headed out to Nagatomo. Crossed in and saved, and the rebound, nothing we can do. And Japan have scored finally with Maeda to make it 1-0. Alright, well, we tried our best. And sometimes it's just not enough. I feel like the sending off was a little bit on the harsh side. Go for the strike and oh my goodness. I don't know how you can just center rush on this game. Like for a brief 5 seconds you can get in behind sometimes and it almost paid off there. That's a great ball by Japan and we got him just about there. And it's cleared away. Another 1-0 loss for Tajikistan. Unlucky. We really played well in that match even though we're down to 10 men for most of it. But I just don't think it's going to be. We have to keep going in order to try and get playoffs. So after 2 games, this is your table on the right hand side and it's still pretty close. A win would put us nearly in 3rd or 4th place. So there's still all to play for. So now the form is taking a massive hit now. Even though we're only losing by 1 goal, the form is just like, yep. You know, negative now. It's like, I get it, we're losing, but the game never takes into the consideration the context of how you lose. You know, I only lost 1-0, so that is not actually that bad. Our 3rd match of qualifying is against Australia, away from home. It doesn't get any easier for Tajikistan. We have to try and get something out of this game to maintain pace with the rest of the group. We don't want to be rooted at the bottom like everybody thinks we're going to be. Even though it would be realistic if we were, but at the same time, I want to try and pull off some kind of miracle, you know? Like, lose the 2 first games, but then claw myself into the playoffs. That would be really cool. Into the middle. We still have it. And that was a bad pass. I shouldn't have done that. They just swarm you defensively. As soon as you go into the box, they're like, right, get 8 men in the box. It's like, really, Australia? Australia doing well to keep me out of their final 3rd. But Tajikistan are determined. We've seen it against Iran in the last round and Australia as well to some extent in the last round. So meeting them here again, we could possibly get another draw like last time. Crossed in by Australia and it's hooked away. We're going to go into half time hopefully with a 0-0. Or maybe not, because I can't get in front of Australia. And again, another rebound goal where, you know, it hits the post or hits the goalkeeper. And, yeah, we're 1-0 down. Because I just couldn't quite get my defenders set in front of the guy who shot. And that's a bit of a shame. Tajikistan went for it. Another long shot. We just are not very good in this round. I think we've met our match, personally. And, okay, well, that's the 2nd goal. It was crossed in, and I was hoping that someone would header it, but no, or clear it away. And Holman has scored to make it 2-0 to Australia. Tajikistan here. Saved. That was our first clear-cut chance of this video so far. Can't seem to get through at all. Like, sometimes I hate 2014 for the realism, but sometimes I love it as well. And today it's not been very kind, but sometimes it's like that, you know. You just get a big group like this with a small team, and there's not an awful lot you can do about it. Watch me mess this chance up. Oh, go on. Oh, every time. I think we're the unluckiest team in this round right now. Like, we could have got a consolation at least there, and it was just drifting towards the goal, but before we can even poke it in, they got me. We had a few shots, but it just wasn't really the performance that I wanted, sadly. And another loss for Tajikistan. We're starting to enter the depths of red form now. I think the game's going to plummet my form into the ground. And if we do not beat Oman, then we are pretty much dusted in this qualification process. That's your table right there. We definitely need to beat Oman, 100%. We're not going to get the top two automatics, but there is a chance to get that playoff. It's absolutely crucial that we win this match against Oman. If we don't, then I think that we will probably just be condemned to finishing bottom of the group, which is probably the first time that's happened in my qualifying campaign. There's always a first time for everything, and we got Oman now, who are beatable. They are, but they are also a good team on this game. Most of the time when I do qualification campaigns with other nations on this game, outside of the Asia Confederation, most of the time Oman will qualify through the whole process, even without my help or being in that confederation. So they must be pretty decent on this game to get forward into the box here. To you, and he miscontrols it. Of course he does. But hold on. To Kirov. Oh, every time, man. Every time. Over the top. Beautiful ball. But again, Oman just get it. It feels like the AI always have that first sort of like touch on the ball whenever they go near you. It's really frustrating. Come on. Battle. Yes. Good battling. And it's slotted in for 1-0. Finally, we find our goal. And Dzalov capitalises on that defender's mistake. He held on to the ball far too long. And that is 1-0 to Tajikistan. I'm surprised I scored that, because I had to adjust myself to try and slide underneath Al-Habsi. And that is 1-0. Thankfully, Tajikistan capitalised on that. They got it here and blocked. Can we clear it? Thank you. I was scared it was going to be another deflected goal. That would have been really annoying. But look at this. Tikirov is going through. He's dribbling around the defence. Off the post and in. Tajikistan have scored again. And from that attack, we capitalised again thanks to, well, the through ball at field. And then the random shot hits the post and goes in. Half time then, and we are 2-0 up against Oman. A bit surprising considering that I thought that we might lose like 1-0 here, but good lead so far. We just need to make sure we're strong defensively. Here come Oman in behind, saved, but oh, that time they actually missed. I was about to say another deflected goal, but they missed that chance to make it 2-1. Well, there's only 1 minute of added, and Oman have had their chances, but they just couldn't take them. And once Al-Habsi boots it away, that'll be Tajikistan's first victory in 3 games, or 4 games even. You know, 3 losses, and finally a win. I don't know what that does for the group. I don't know if Iraq have lost or not. Possibly, if they're playing either Australia or Japan. So checking out our group, Iraq actually somehow beat Australia. I saw it in the results when I was coming to this screen. They beat them 2-1. So they have now stolen that 3rd place spot away from Oman. We are only 3 points behind Iraq, which is good. And if we can beat them, we might steal that spot away from them. But the group has become a lot more competitive now. I still don't think that Tajikistan will get into those top 2 places at the top of the group. but playoffs is certainly now on. So I just advanced forward in the calendar to our next match, and we are now bottom of the group because Oman have beaten someone. I don't know who they beat, but they beat someone. So we do have a game in hand. So if we do actually win our next match, potentially, which is against Iraq, then we will go joint third. And as you can see in Group B, South Korea are top, China are second, UAE and Uzbekistan are battling for third, and Syria with 0 points. So we are against Iraq again. This is a very important match. If we can win it somehow, then we will go level with the rest of the group in that playoff zone. We'll pin back Iraq and we'll be able to try to mount some type of comeback. We are at home, so that's good, but I think it's still going to be tough for Tajikistan. The start we had to this group has not been good. We've only won 1 game, and it could happen again. We could end up just losing all these matches again and not making the playoffs, which would really suck because I pushed Tajikistan all this way to get here. And it would be a shame to be eliminated in the final round. Although that would be realistic. Let's see what we can do against Iraq. Iraq were really good last time out at like blocking everything we did. We were very unlucky, in my opinion, to lose that match. Iraq almost put one in from that corner area there. Go for the strike, and okay, that was a decent attempt. And Sabri in goal caught it quite comfortably. Go on, through ball. This dude, and it's blocked, but hold on. It's blocked again. Like, how many blocks do Iraq want to do in this game? We've already had like maybe 3 shots, and already we've been getting blocked on pretty much every single one of them. Oh my goodness, really? Go on! I was about to say, but yeah, if we lose against Australia and Japan, which will still happen, there's an injury. Of course there is. This campaign just keeps getting worse, and it's this dude here, bruised shoulder. Okay, that's not too bad. It's half-time, and we are drawing against Iraq 0-0. I think we're going to have to squeeze this one out, this result. We were unlucky, again, not to score in this half. Here we go. Makhmudov. Hey, there we go. There we go. Yes, come on. That kind of surprised me a little bit. I thought I was going to go wide or something. And Makhmudov has scored to make it 1-0. And all we had to do was turn around and finesse it into the bottom corner. Iraq got a bit sloppy there on defence. And I did say in the last match that the Oman match could have been a turning point for Tajikistan. And it looks like it right now. It super looks like it. Because look at this. Rabimov. And it's saved. Go on. Yes! Another one. And it's Makhmudov again. Right place, right time. Thanks to the deflection off the shot from the goalkeeper's gloves. And it goes straight in. I've conceded a lot of those goals. Those types of goals. So it's nice to actually get one myself. It's 2-0 against Iraq. Come on, Tajikistan. Come on. Let's try and revive this campaign. It's a through ball. And a shot. Oh, I thought it was offside, so I went for the shot. It looked like it was like slightly offside, but clearly not. Rabimov crosses it in. It's booted away. Hold on. Off the post. That's so unlucky. And it went out anyway. But the volley there, the half volley, hits the post. It could have been free. Oh, Iraq, take it away from me there. And it's put wide. That should have been the goal that... He's just been instantly substituted for that. That should have been the goal that, you know, brought him back within touching distance of leveling this game. Once this is booted away, it's going to be game over. Iraq had a couple of chances to get back in the game, but it wasn't to be. And Tajikistan pick up a big victory against Iraq. Very big victory, because we know how the other 2 games are going to go in this group. I mean, of course, we got Oman again in the campaign somewhere, but Japan and Australia will be losses, so to get this result is huge. So taking a look at the group now, we have a game in hand over everyone apart from Oman. I'm guessing Oman is our game in hand then, but we are only 1 point behind the automatic spot. That's pretty good. I don't think we're going to get it. Our next match of qualifying is a big match. It's against Australia. What can we do against them? Last time we lost against them, it was quite narrow, but hopefully we can do something here. Even a draw. Okay, Kennedy over the top here. And it's saved. And we could have gone 1-0 down there, but the goalkeeper denies Australia. It's crossed in and kind of punched away. Crossed in again. Headed away. And... oh, no. Oh, great save. No, 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 no. Oh, come on. An own goal. Okay, Savin Kulov has scored. And that's an own goal. I tried to clear it, but Australia tripped me as I was about to clear it. And it's a 1-0 to Australia. Own goal. Go on. Oh, that's a great ball. And it's in! It's in! Dzalov has scored and it's 1-1. Come on. Australia were about to tackle me. Look here, they almost tackled me, like intercepted the ball, and then the goalkeeper did save it, but the shot was too powerful, and it goes underneath him for 1-1. Oh, thank you so much. Go on, Takirov. He's found a gap. Is there a chance for... oh, the goalkeeper came out there. Go for the strike, it's blocked. Go on, Takirov. He's found a gap. Is there a chance for... oh, the goalkeeper came out there. That's so annoying because I think I always have enough time to like slide underneath the keeper, but I never do because the keepers come out and collect it most of the time. It's half time and Tajikistan are drawing against Australia. Somehow, some way, we got back into the game. Over the top, Tajikistan just get cut out there. There's a real risk of all this pressing that we're doing. Australia can just hit me on the counter-attack because my players just don't have the stamina to keep up. Over the top, Tim Cahill, and it's saved. Just got the goalkeeper out in time to stop the shot. Crossed in by Australia, and it's cut out. No! Oh my goodness! Tim Cahill in the 84th minute has broke our hearts. I thought I tackled him. But no. Tim Cahill has done it. And it went straight back to him. Look at that. That's so deflating. Australia pushing into the box. And somehow that goes in again. It's Tim Cahill in the 89th minute. And we've fallen apart towards the end. It's 3-1. And it's game over for Tajikistan. They put up a good effort. They really did, but unfortunately, it was just never enough in the end to beat a side like Australia, let alone draw against them. That's your table. We're starting to slip away again, and we really need to get back into this somehow. Guys, this is really strange. This is really, really strange. Again, I think I've had a little bit of unluckiness with the fixture stuff. I don't really know. I just played Australia, right? And we lost 3-1. We've got Oman next in our next game, which is fine because obviously I know we got Oman. But where's the Japan match? There's only one more game to play in the region. But I haven't played Japan twice. I haven't. But in the calendar, I can't find my fixture. So guys, apparently, according to the game, in between the Iraq and Australia match, I somehow lost 6-1 against Japan. But I know in my mind that I did not simulate that match. I did not do that. So let's have a look at the date. It was 4th of the 6th, 2013. Okay, so the 4th of June, 2013 in, you know, British date times. It's not American, it's British. So, okay, 4th of the 6th, 2013. That was an international friendly against Afghanistan, which we lost, right? 4th of June, 2013. Okay? And let's just check it in April as well, because, you know, it could be an American date, possibly, but I don't think it would be. But let's have a look anyway. 4th of June 2013. The game saying that I played Japan. I didn't. I played Afghanistan in a friendly. Okay? For some reason. Really, really dumb. let's go to April. There's no fixtures in April. If it was the American way round, there's no fixtures in April. We had none. If you go to the international friendly, we had an international friendly match against Afghanistan on that day and we lost 2-1. So the game's literally saying we played 2 games in the space of like a couple of hours. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? 4th of the 6th, 2013, Afghanistan beat us 2-1 because I simulated it. If you go to the AFC, 4th of the 6th, 2013, Japan 6, Tajikistan 1. When did that ever happen? I have literally just been screwed over by the game. I have literally just been screwed over because that friendly match that I was supposed to be playing was in fact disguised as the Japan match. Can someone tell me what's going on? That is nuts. I have basically just screwed myself out of qualifying, almost. I mean, we're hanging on in there by a thread. When it says the 4th of June 2013 is an international friendly against Afghanistan, of course I'm going to simulate it. Because I didn't want to play Afghanistan. I thought I'd take my chances with the simulation. And we lost anyway, so that put me in bad form. But then also we lost against Japan 6-1. You're telling me that we played Afghanistan and Japan in the same day? How on earth does it like think it's a friendly match? I don't understand it. That's I don't know. It just blows my mind. Like, surely you've got to be on my side there. If you're playing this game and you see a friendly match there, you're going to simulate it because you don't want to play that friendly match. I mean, some of you might, but I mean, in my opinion, I don't want to waste time playing friendly matches when I can just play the qualifiers. And it was Afghanistan. I thought, oh, I might be able to win this in a simulation sort of experience. And we didn't, sadly. So now I've got a double whammy of losing against Japan and Afghanistan against me. That sucks. So in future now, I have to be careful of friendly matches that are disguised as qualifiers. Because even if it was green, like, it wasn't even the right team. Like, you know, it was Afghanistan. It wasn't Japan. If it was, if it said friendly match against Japan, I would have played it just in case. Because obviously it's against Japan. And it's just taken away there. Tajikistan, good save. Oh, what a save by the Oman keeper. I think it was Al Habsi in goal, isn't it, for Oman? But yeah, what a save. Go on, through ball. Might be offside, possibly. No, into the middle. Shot saved by Al Habsi again. Everybody's tired. Everybody's sort of out of stamina. And I have pushed Tajikistan as far as I can get them, but I just don't think we're going to score in this game. I've got them in sort of attacking mode, and Oman are just contented to sit back and let the game play out. Of course they are. They're in that position already, so what they're going to do? Defend it. That's what they're going to do. I mean, I wasn't very hopeful at the start anyway, but yeah, Makhmudov, he's going through here. And yes! Come on, we beat Al Habsi and it's 1-0. Okay, it still might not be enough, but, you know, at least we tried. It's all about the goal difference, and we've only scored 1 against them so far. Have we done enough here? We just squeezed by Oman by 1-0. Oh, no! Oh, we missed out by goal difference. And it was because of that Japan result. Because we conceded too many goals. The game screwed us over. I feel kind of, I don't know, I feel cheated a little bit. I feel cheated. You know, I've shown you the evidence, guys. I've shown you the evidence of what happened. Make your own minds up, but I personally feel cheated. I honestly feel if I actually had the chance to play Japan the second time round, it only would have been like a 1 or 2-0 loss or something from the way we were going in this qualifying series. Because, you know, we were losing, but we were only losing by like 1 or 2-0. We got Ethiopia. What are they doing here? Ethiopia made it to the what? That's awesome. Okay, that's really cool. Like, I didn't realize Ethiopia would like get in at the last minute there. So somehow, some way, Senegal got to the final of the 2014 World Cup and only lost 2-0 against Spain. That is incredible from Senegal. They had a great run. So looking at the entire World Cup then, the actual final of the World Cup, the final 32 and the group stages, let's see if there's any shocks here. And I don't think there's many shocks, to be honest with you. Everything seems reasonably normal. So checking out Senegal's run to the World Cup final, it's a pretty insane run. So they went to the round of 16 after topping their group, and they drew against Italy in normal time and beat them on penalties. Then they beat Romania 2-1, and then they went on to beat Germany 2-1 in normal time before losing the final against Spain. Of course, we already know who qualified and stuff like that. Final round, you've got Senegal beating Cape Verde Islands 3-1 on aggregate. You got Ivory Coast beating Algeria 2-1. Nigeria beating Congo 4-2. You got Egypt smashing Togo 6-0 over the two legs, and then Ethiopia beating Gabon 3-2 on the final qualification round. That's pretty impressive for Ethiopia to do that. So in the AFC, that's how it finished. Of course, we already know my group and how we got screwed over and stuff like that. If I made the playoffs, I would have been against South Korea. South Korea in the end beat Oman 3-1 on aggregate in the playoff. In the OSC, looking at it, New Zealand got beaten in round 2 of the OSC, which is pretty unheard of. And then in round 3, it was Tahiti that went to the playoff. That's how CONMEBOL finished. So you have Argentina top, Uruguay second, Chile in third, Venezuela joint third, but they finished fourth, and Colombia went to the playoff. So these are the Interconfederation playoffs, and South Korea lost against Colombia, and then Tahiti, so close on that one, 2-1 loss against Panama. Oh, that's heartbreaking. CONCACAF round, you've got Mexico topping the group, United States second, Costa Rica in third, Panama in fourth, Honduras missing out by 3 points, and Guatemala finished dead last. Finally, in UEFA, so in Group A, you've got Belgium going through automatically and Scotland going to the playoff, Italy going through automatically and Czech Republic going to the playoff in Group B. In Group C, Germany and Ireland finished pretty much level, but Germany went through to the World Cup and Ireland went to the playoffs. In Group D, Romania went through automatically to the World Cup and Netherlands went to the playoffs. In Group E, Switzerland went through to the World Cup, Norway went through to the playoffs, Slovenia missing out by a single point. In Group F, we have Portugal going through to the World Cup, Russia going through to the playoffs, Northern Ireland missing out on goal difference. In Group G, you have Bosnia going through to the World Cup, Slovakia went to the playoffs, Lithuania missing out on goal difference as well. And then most notably out of this region, Spain went through to the automatics, Ukraine went to the playoffs, and England missing out on World Cup qualification by 2 points. What a disaster that was by England. And then in Group I, you have France going through automatically, and Georgia, they got 12 points, but I don't know if they went to the playoffs or not, because it's done by sort of best second place team, isn't it, or something like that. Looking at the playoffs then, so it was Georgia that went through and they lost 4-2 against Ukraine. Russia beat Scotland 3-2. Czech Republic beat Netherlands on penalties 5-4 in the end. It ended 2-2 in normal time, and Ireland beat Norway by 3-1. So looking at the group then, it was actually Slovakia that didn't go to the playoffs. Instead it was Georgia. So I don't really know how they worked that out. I think that one day into the future we can do this run again on 2014, because I honestly feel like I got screwed over and there's unfinished business in this run. But for now, it will remain as it is. And if you did enjoy this run with Tajikistan, your whole entire series, then please give it a like and subscribe. Keep it loco as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.